What's up, everybody? It's me, AJ, manager of Sexy in the City on Soy 6 in Pattaya, Thailand, and your source for weekly videos about tips, tricks, newbie advice, and basically just going ahead and helping you out with your upcoming trip to Pattaya, Thailand. Even veterans may learn something new. This week, I'm going to cover a very simple subject also, but one that confuses people. Should you carry your passport on you or some form of ID in Pattaya? Short answer, yes. It is Thai law that everybody, including foreign nationals, have an ID on them. Absolutely everybody of every nation must have an ID. That doesn't mean your driver's license back in your home country, your library card, or your porn star video certification that you did back when you were 12 years old. Ooh, that'd be bad, right? Would go ahead and work out. What you actually need is a copy of your passport. Some people may choose to carry their original passport on them. I personally would not recommend that. If you lose that, it's a very difficult and maybe costly process to go ahead and get it fixed. So, when you get here to Pattaya, there are copy shops. They have Kodak right on the windows and stuff all over the city. They're pretty easy to find, although one of the most prominent ones is right on Soibuakau near OK Metro, a popular area of town. Go there, go with your passport, get a copy of it. Very important. Make sure you get a copy of your visa stamp page. In many cases, should you get stopped, and we'll talk about that in a moment, the authorities don't really care who you are, what nation you come from, how old you are, or how bad your passport photo is. They care about one thing. Are you legally here in Thailand? That's all they really care about, and that's what they're looking for when they stop you. So some people only copy their actual passport ID page. You'll want to go ahead and get a copy of both of those. Very simple, right? Number two, how can the police stop you and what are your rights? Well, remember, you're not in your home country. Police can actually stop you for any reason at any time, just randomly walking down the street with no precursor and not knowing you, say, hey, can I see your passport? Now, it's never happened to me, knock on wood, but it has happened to my customers and friends. It's not common in Pattaya, although portions of Bangkok do have it happen on a semi-regular basis. So you're going to want that with you. Also, if you go out to nightclubs till very late in the morning, say Insomnia, iBar, Flex, 808, Lucifer, you name it, and you like to party till 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m., that's where you have the highest risk of being stopped in what people say is a raid. In reality, the lights come on, police and sometimes army come into the bar, walk in slowly but surely, politely, always very polite, and ask all the foreigners to line up on one side and all the Thai nationals another. And they'll go ahead and they'll pretty much ask you for your passport. And if you don't have it on you, you may end up with a very uncomfortable ride to Soi 9, which is where the police station is. You may have to actually stay there for the night, and in the morning, go to immigration so they can identify who you are. You don't want to lose a night of your holiday just because you didn't keep a piece of paper on you. Very simple, right? So, the one other thing that I will say about IDs and about having things here is the chances, as I said earlier, of you being stopped are very, very slim. I've already discussed in other videos things like a Thai driver's license, which may or may not work, but you really, really, really need to keep one on you. Which brings me to my final point. What about drug testing? Can the police stop you randomly and ask you to do a drug test? It's kind of a vogue subject, but it has happened before, especially during the nightclub raids. Bottom line, don't do drugs, kid. Drugs are bad. Okay? Everybody, thank you much. I'll see you next week.